No work, no income. That six-figure salary that I had was vanished. And now I had to take something lower and was laid off again in the midst of that. And so in all of these layoffs and all of this stuff, my value kept going lower and lower. And I think you guys know what that feels like, and that confidence and that clarity. What am I going to do next? How am I going to rebuild this? And when you're sending out resumes and you're trying to do everything you can, or you're trying to build a business, where's the cash flow? What's going on? If you're looking for cash flow, yes, this is about cash flow. If it's about your dad life and ensuring that in the less amount of time that you have with your kids, you can maximize that, yes, we're going to cover that. If this is about a crazy ex and a co-parent, yes, we're going to cover that. If this is about your own spiritual development and what the heck is going on, yes, we're going to cover that. If this is about your mindset, which is the most important thing, and it's in a blender and you're spiraling and you're ruminating and you're like, what the F is going on? Yes, we're going to talk about that. Welcome in, boys. Divorced Dads of America. I'm your founder. I'm the coach, Anthony Thompson. I'm glad you're here. I want to give you this quick synopsis of my story. Ultimately, I want you guys to get rebuilt. The goal here is 1 million dads rebuilt, transforming their lives and their legacies. The odds are stacked against you. If you're here, it's because you're in the midst of divorce or you're post-divorce. You're in a blender. You've gone through hell. You're working your way out of it. There's solutions. There's frameworks. I'm telling you guys, I'm on the other side. I'm here. It's a calling. This isn't just something that I just decided to do. I was burned. I was beaten. I was broken. It looked like I had everything in the world. My story goes a little bit like this, and then each and every episode, I want to give you tangible ideas, things that you can do right now today to transform your life. You cannot keep talking about it. Time will not heal. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. Time will not heal, you guys. It's like having cancer. Time doesn't heal cancer. It's what you do with the time that heals us all. You want freedom. You want to create that life for your child. You want to create that life for yourself. You want to defy the odds of what's going up against you. This is what this is. This is not for everybody. This isn't for everybody, but I believe that those have a nudge. Those of you that truly want to defy the odds, this is the place and this is what you can do. My story goes like this. Out of college, I was in celebrity PR, ran away from the Lord, grew up in church, pastor's kids, pastor child, solo, uno, no brothers and sisters. I was born on the south side of Chicago. My mother messed around with a lot of drugs. Had me when she was 14, 15. Died when I was 8. Biological father unknown. So here I go, adopted in church, preacher's kid, saving it. And I go through life in that series of actions and things, and worked at large ministries, huge ministries, the biggest in the world. Got saved under a ministry that was a huge one. My life was changed, transformed. Walked down that road. It was another major ministry, and here's where things just blew up. So I was raised that divorce was not an option. Like, you stick it out. It was never a plan. It was never a prenup. There was never any of those things. It was, man, I'm a Christian. I'm walking this road. And my former partner was also, grew up in church, knew all the things, all of those things. So this was not something that was premeditated. This wasn't like we were, not Christians, not understanding it. Well, my life blew up. I worked at a brand called Hillsong. I worked for the founder. I was head of growth. I was fired. Hillsong imploded. I lost my job. I moved from California to another state, lost a lot of my friendships. Moved in with my parents, had no cash flow. I'd been working for a nonprofit for over a decade, and those types of jobs, they're not high-paying jobs. They're jobs on impact. They're jobs on transforming people's lives. And so here I am, living in my parents' house with 3 children, 40-something years old, and my partner is there with me. We're all here together, and in that space and in that place was where I just lost confidence. Initially, I found out from my former partner that she was making decisions that was contradictory to the covenant of marriage. She didn't want to be in the marriage anymore. We tried to work it out. We went through therapy. We went through counseling. We did those things. I did whatever I could to create cash flow because I didn't have anything going in. And many of you know this story that I was driving Lyft during the holidays. Why? Because that's all I believed I was worth. That's the reality of it. Here I went from being this, C-suite member in a giant global corporation. That's what we'll call it, a corporation. And now here I am driving Lyft because that's all I believed I could afford. Nobody was hiring. Nobody was reaching out to me. I was alone, stranded, broken. And so that's what I did, just to kind of create things. And eventually after that, I was able to get a job to repair the marriage. That was the goal. And that didn't happen. And so if you're here and your goal was to repair the marriage, I understand. That was my goal. Unfortunately, it takes two to tango, and the other person didn't want to do that. And so there you go. You get divorced. You get that. And in the midst of that, your children are taken away, right? 50-50. You're like, what do I do now? I was broken. Guys, I was crying. I still get emotional about this. And in these episodes and in this podcast, you will hear me get emotional. It's not that I'm not through it. It's that, man, it hurts. And I know what it feels like when you're hurting on the other end and the house is empty and you're cleaning the toys or the bathtub, or you're seeing pictures in your phone and you're like, my God, how did this happen? Boys, I've been there. And I want you to know that there's things that you can do, things that I did, things I had to do to not just take the normal route. I had to do the most difficult things. And I'm going to walk you through what those things were. I don't have time in this particular episode, but I want you to hear a bit of my story about what the heck was going on. In a blender, no work, no income. That six-figure salary that I had was vanished. And now I had to take something lower and was laid off again in the midst of that. And so in all of these layoffs and all of this stuff, my value kept going lower and lower. And I think you guys know what that feels like, and that confidence and that clarity. What am I going to do next? How am I going to rebuild this? And when you're sending out resumes and you're trying to do everything you can, or you're trying to build a business, and like, where's the cash flow? What's going on? Why isn't it happening? All of those questions. And guys, this is about, if you're looking for cash flow, yes, this is about cash flow. If it's about your dad life and ensuring that in the less amount of time that you have with your kids, you can maximize that, yes, we're going to cover that. If this is about a crazy ex and a co-parent, yes, we're going to cover that. If this is about your own spiritual development and what the heck is going on, yes, we're going to cover that. If this is about your mindset, which is the most important thing, and it's in a blender and you're spiraling and you're ruminating and you're like, what the F is going on? Yes, we're going to talk about that. If you're in therapy and you're trying to figure out what to do next, yes, this is the thing we're going to talk about, because I always agree that sure, therapy is helpful in some of those things. But this is about a path forward. Scriptures tell us that the old man is gone and the new man has come. And guys, it doesn't apply, this applies more than ever to divorced dads. That old life, those old memories, yes, they're there, but you can't change those. You can only create new ones. And that's what we are going to do. I'm going to give you frameworks. I'm going to give you systems. I'm going to share with you what I invested in myself. The hardest thing to do was to invest in myself, spend money on mentors, spend money on coaches, spend money on frameworks, spend money on getting accountable. And what happened? My mindset shifted. My life began to change. I saw things from a different perspective. I gained peace even though I didn't have everything I wanted. There was peace throughout the process. And I know, guys, for you have to ask yourself, what is the lack of peace costing you? So this is my blender story. This is where I was at, from going into the height and the peak of celebrity PR coming out of college, to major ministries, running them and running verticals, to all of it being taken away, to not having a home to live in, to driving Lyft, to having a couple $100 in my bank account, to not having any of my network call me back because they didn't think I was valuable anymore. What does that feel like? To understanding, what does the Bible say? What the heck does it actually say? Is it actually freaking real? Or is it just a book? Guys, we're going to walk this line. I'm going to show you what the heck to do. I'm going to show you that dad life is possible. I'm going to show you that more cash flow and revenue is possible. I'm going to show you that you can rebuild and the best is yet to come. That is what this is for. That is what this is about. Look, I haven't reached everything that I've wanted to reach, but man, thank God I'm not where I was. Thank God that when those thoughts come, I'm able to trap them, control them, and use that energy for good. As it says in the scriptures, that we take every thought captive and make it obedience to Christ. I'm going to give you in this solutions through neuroscience, through positive psychology, through rational emotional behavioral therapy. I'm going to give you all of those condensed and distilled through the lens of scripture so that your life can explode. Your life will explode. Your kids don't need a perfect dad, they need a present one. We're going to go through the FAST system, which I will talk about in a lot of these episodes. It stands for focus and faith, accountability and awareness, systems and strategy, and transformation. Ultimately, it is transformation, boys. Ultimately, we have to have a vision for your life. Ultimately, we need a mission that is articulated every single day. Every step, chop wood, carry water, every day. Distractions will kill you. You know that, and I know that. Accountability is the gateway drug to freedom. That is what we're talking about. That is something that I didn't have. And when I got it, and when I nailed it, everything changed. It is the gateway drug. We're going to talk about a lot of those things, as I mentioned. I'm going to give you questions. I'm going to give you things. I'm going to give you systems each and every episode that you can take to yourself. Ask those questions. Dig deep on that. The quality of your questions will determine the quality of your life. If you're saying, hey, where's this guy coming from? My background through coaching was with Jay Shetty. Mentors of mine are Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Tim Grover, John Maxwell. Those are some of the guys in that lane. The scripture is the lens that I put everything through. That is the system that I go through. That is what you will hear each and every episode. I want to hear questions from you. I want to hear where you're at. I talk to 1,000 dads every single month. There's two options. One is going to the Instagram account, Divorced Dads of America. Start following, start grabbing it. There's stuff on YouTube in addition to that you can grab onto. Lastly, we have the Ascent group. The group is a group that you can get all the frameworks, the systems, ask questions, weekly calls with me. That is what we do. This is not a game, it's a calling. And I believe that those of you that are hearing this, there's a reason, there's a nudge. We're going to get you going from glory to glory, from faith to faith. We're going to drop the old, we're going to create the new. Here's a couple questions I'm going to give you now. We're going to close this thing out. It was a little bit longer than I wanted to. What belief about yourself died with your divorce? And is it possible that belief was a lie that you accepted? The second question, what small identity rebuild can you start this week as a dad? Not because you have to, but because you want to lead. And here's your challenge. This week, in the Ascent, jump in the group, commit to one identity statement. Guys, your mouth is the architect of your future. What you're saying matters. So here's the identity statement. I am a rebuilding father. I am present. I am unshakable. Write it, post it, live it. I am a rebuilding father. I am present. I am unshakable. Write it, post it, live it. Check out the notes below. If you're ready for one-on-one, DM me. I'm taking a few applications. I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you. God bless you, brother. I'll see you in the next one.